morning, my friends. This is Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works, and I am your Sunday blogger, Rosemary. Welcome to my kitchen. And good morning. Okay, this morning, the question is stress. How do you deal with it? How do you deal with stress without eating? Well, I've got a few things that I do, and here lately, I have been, I know that all of you, or a lot of you that follow me, know that I was in a challenge and I wasn't eating after 8 o'clock. And it was something I had to deal with, right? And it was just, you know, some days I do really good and some days I did really bad. And then I realized, you know, that I had to just know that it was something that my body was going to thank me for. I didn't really realize it until Guns talked about it. Now, Guns is my brother-in-law. I call him Guns because he's got some guns on him. And I have found that I don't stop eating at 8 o'clock anymore. No. I moved it up the clock. 5:30 is my limit. Now, that's for me. I'm not asking anybody to do this. I'm not asking anybody to do this. I'm just telling you how I have dealt with it. And it is working for me. I get up, and my body thanks me. I feel good. It's just amazing. In his video, he talks about why we should stop eating 3 to 5 hours before we go to bed. And it's basically to give our body time to digest all that food that we've eaten. And I'm sticking still to 3 meals a day. And I do my best not to snack on anything, but if I do, I don't make it a habit weekly. I don't make it a habit every day. So, but one of my stress reliefs here lately has been dancing. I turn on the music and I sweat it. I sweat it out. I sweat out my stress and my loneliness, because sometimes I get lonely here on the ranch. And or I'll call my sister. I use FaceTime for her on the iPad. I'm able to process a lot with her and get things off my chest. You know, I think that's a really good stress reliever. I wrote a few things down. Focus on what I can control and not so much on things I can't control. I'll be right back. I'm back. So, some of the things that I've told you, I dance, I take walks. I love my walks. I love the fact that I'm able to, you know, pray on my walks, talk to the good old Lord, and meditate. And, you know, I think that the best thing for me is to walk and release everything that is worrying me or upsetting me at that moment. You know, I get my husband to give me lots and lots of hugs, and I feel like I'm getting one from each person that I miss dearly from, you know, back home. I know that sounds crazy, but it helps me. I think I've already told you that I talked to Connie on FaceTime on my iPad. We talk so many times a day. It's ridiculous. But I don't feel so lonely if I do that. You know, one of the things that I wanted to mention was that, you know, Guns, my brother-in-law, we were talking, and he says, you know, Rosemary, the reason that you want to eat at night is because you made it a habit. You know, it never dawned on me, but it's always at the same time that all of a sudden I think I have to have something, because all these years I've eaten at that particular hour or so, between 10:30, 11 o'clock. I want something. I don't care if it's just a little bit of peanut butter or even if it's just a boiled egg. My body wants it, right? Well, now I'm not giving it anything. Absolutely nothing. I drink my coffee. Oh, this is also a stress reliever for me. Coffee. I stay sane that way. But I drink lots of water. I do the ranch. My stepson found me the watermelon ranch. So he hasn't brought me any yet, but he told me he knows of a store that sells that. And so I needed to stop making it a habit, right? So same thing with stress. You know, what are you stressing about? Has it become a habit for us that we have to stress about every little thing? You know, my biggest stress sometimes is money. You know, I think a lot of us have that stress. And if I can't pay that bill today, I tend to want to stress about it. I'm like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? But there's nothing you can do. If you don't have it at this moment, then you need to stop, take a deep breath, and release. And just release. It's going to be okay. I have to tell myself it's going to be okay. I'm going to get through it. We are going to get through it, and things are going to get better. You know, and it usually does. There's nothing I can do about it at this moment. So why am I stressing out? And why am I wanting to go and raid the refrigerator? That ain't going to help. That's only going to make me gain weight, and I'm going to feel guilty afterwards because that's the way I am. I'll get upset with myself saying, why did you do that, right? Again, I'm not asking anyone to start, you know, this thing about not eating after 5:30. For me, it has helped me. I feel cleaner. My body thanks me for it in the morning by releasing all the crazy stuff. And what I do is, like, if I get tempted again around, you know, 10:30 or 11, I think in my head, I visualize my body doing its job. It's emulsifying the food and, you know, making it liquid and making it go into the cells and blood and muscle tissue and all that good stuff. So that has helped a lot, just knowing that my body's working for me. I don't know if if I made any sense to you guys today. Let me know. But there's a lot of ways, and I'm sure that you have many, many that you could tell us. So I would love to hear your view. So please, if you have any more ideas, the one thing I do is I stop frowning and I start smiling. And I start being grateful and thankful for all that I have. All that I have. From the little bit to the lot. And that makes me happy. It makes me smile. All right, guys. I'll see you when I see you. I'll see you next Sunday. Bye for now.